Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. Good to be back. Glad to be with all of you again. I took about a 6-month hiatus break for myself. Lots going on, but I felt inclined to come back and do a full moon reading in Aquarius for you all. So this is kind of a special full moon that we're going to be experiencing on the 22nd of August. This is a blue moon. It's the second full moon in Aquarius. So this one's at 29 degrees. The one that we had 28 days ago in early August was at roughly 1 or 2 degrees. So it is a very unique moon. It's a very unique moon cycle right now that has really energized the energy of the month of August. We had the 8-8 Lionsgate on the 8th of August as well, so that is a very powerful point in time, energetically speaking. So just lots of interesting magic energy is going on right now in the collective, and it's coupled with this beautiful fire energy and air energy of Aquarius. So you have something that's very action-oriented, coupled with this energy of freedom, liberation, revolution, innovation, ideas, creativity. So right now, this is really causing a lot of people to make big changes in their lives. Not only think about it, but be about it. So it is very, very auspicious right now. And yeah, I just can't say enough about this energy. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check in, create sacred space. Let's harmonize together with the singing bowl. Take nice, deep, cleansing breaths. And here we go. Excellent, thank you. Yeah, so like I said, it's been a while. Haven't felt the need to come online. I was focusing mainly on myself, doing some self-healing, spiritually as well as physically, trying to tackle some of my own personal goals. And yeah, it's just time to come back and deliver these messages for you. So I'm shuffling the Oracle deck. We're starting off with the Oracle of the Moon Goddess deck, since we're dealing with the full moon in Aquarius, the blue moon. So this is a nice deck to kick things off and see what messages are coming through. This is also a time of healing, a time of purging. It's also an auspicious time for twin flames and soulmates to come back into union. There's a lot of twin flame energy being catalyzed right now. So some of you who are in separation, out of union from your twin, you may start getting those inklings of their energy, perhaps psychic downloads, perhaps seeing them in a lucid dream state, telepathically communicating with them in the 5D, and things like that. You may start seeing various signs and symbols representing synchronicity, you know, the numbers, numerology, such as 1111, 2222, 444, all the angel numbers. Yeah, so like I said, with the Aquarius full moon, change is in the air. Big changes. This isn't something small. This is something that you've been thinking about, working on, trying to manifest, trying to align with energetically, perhaps over the past year or two, even longer. Cycles are ending. The big cycle is ending this year. You know, the year 2021 is a 5-year. 5s in numerology represent change. So it's no wonder that right now, within the season of Leo, fire energy, we are experiencing a intense blue moon in Aquarius. 2 full moons. This one right now is a blue moon in Aquarius. I'm going to pull a couple of cards. This one jumped out right away. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please, to give us the theme of what's going on right now with this beautiful blue moon energy in Aquarius. That's going to be happening on the 22nd of August. There we go. Wow, they all came in reverse. Yeah, so we have resistance in the reverse. We have focus in the reverse. And we have surrender in the reverse. Yeah, this is I keep hearing the song Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. I think it's by Air Supply. It's an 80s song. I don't know why it just popped into my mind. Can't fight this feeling anymore. So this is about quitting the resistance. You may be feeling a bit scatterbrained at the moment and feeling like you just don't know which way to go. You don't know if you're on the right path. You may be feeling like you used to know where you're going and now you're uncertain about the path and your mission and what it was that you were working towards. You may feel confused, discombobulated, and it's creating this resistance. But you're being asked to surrender ultimately and to trust. So I've been feeling this way, and that's part of the reason why I haven't come online recently, because I too felt this confusion, this fogginess, this hesitation, this energetic friction about where I was going in my personal life, in my spiritual life, and with it created an unwillingness to surrender with this resistance, right? There's some issues with resistance, which created issues with surrendering, and I felt like I was questioning the divine. I felt like I was questioning my intuition. And with that, it just made me really confused, discombobulated, distrustful. And I feel like that's the energy for most of the collective. Because I've also consulted with other people in my shamans group and other like-minded conversations where folks are also feeling this weird shift energy. But what it is we're in between cycles. So many of us are working on shutting down karmic cycles. We've learned the lessons, we've gained the wisdom, it's over and done with, we've healed the wounds, it's really no longer a trigger anymore. And this could be, ending a marriage, leaving a career field and reinventing yourself, going into a different direction, perhaps terminating long-term friendships, things with family relationships, but these are big changes. So dynamics are shifting. What's happening is that we're in this lull period, right? We're in between, and another cycle is gearing up, a new one, and it started with the Lion's Gate. And mind you, Lion's Gate energy officially started around the 26th of July. It peaked at the 8th of August, and then it exited around the 16th, the 15th, 16th of August. So it was this big portal of energy. The tail end of July to mid-August, but the peak is 8/8, the 8th of August. And that brings about huge change. And that energy is sat in between 2 full moons in Aquarius. Aquarius is an energy of free-spirited thinking, innovative thinking, creativity, entrepreneurship, liberation, freedom, revolution. These are the folks who are Aquarian, have Aquarius, in their charts, tend to be more humanitarian minded, tend to want to stir up energy for a good cause, more like the freedom fighters, the protesters, but for a good cause. It's not meant for trouble or destruction or anything. It's meant to create humanity and to create oneness. But those are the folks who break out of the group of collective thinking, of group thinking, and they think for themselves, and they're over here stirring up new energy to attract people, to pull them out of that group think, to go against the machine, go against the man, so to speak, go against the institution, to create change for the better. So this is what's happening right now, all right? We are in the process of creating change within our lives for our best and highest good, to include the best and highest good of others. So let's go ahead and move on to, do I want to use this deck? Yeah, we're going to use the Tarot de la Nuit. And we're just going to see, actually, I'm being told to shuffle one more time. We're just going to see what messages come out for the collective. This is a very interesting time, and like I said, I just felt strongly pulled to come back and to create some content for this this blue moon, this full moon in Aquarian energy. It really is a time of big change. It really is a time of freedom. And many of us may be energetically releasing the shackles that have kept us constrained, that have kept us confined and small and confined within a box. You know, and we've been living like that for at least 10 years. But recently, over the past year or two, many of you have received a wake-up call, maybe going through your spiritual awakening, and you're starting to question that box, those boundaries, those borders, and you're finding out that you've outgrown that situation. Many of y'all, as part of your spiritual awakening, as part of your spiritual evolution, are evolving beyond your comfort zone and being asked to push yourself into new areas of uncharted territory. And that's part of this focus, this unfocused energy. And that's part of the hesitation and the unwillingness to go with the flow and the unwillingness to surrender and create resistance. So it's an interesting time right now. Interesting time. Okay. Let's see what's coming out for the collective. First row I'm going to pull is going to be where we've been. Where have we been? Where are we coming from? So it's going to take a look into previous energy. One more, please. Okay. Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like many of you are cutting out the bullshit. Some of you may have experienced some lies and deception. Some of you may have experienced a relationship ending. Seven of Swords is usually the card of lies, cheating, and deception. But there is a coming into your own with this Queen of Wands. This is fire energy, and it's interesting that she's coming up right now. We are still in Leo season for a few more days, but this is about us gaining inspiration, gaining courage and confidence to move forward with gusto. And we have the Page of Cups here, and this is about reversed, and this is about change the light. This is about you all getting into alignment with your spiritual self, getting into alignment with your emotional self, and really getting inspired, digging deep to get inspired for new ideas, new creativity, and trying to really figure out where is it that I'm going next. Because again, we're all feeling this uncertain, murky energy. We're clouded. Maybe your intuition feels blocked. Maybe it feels like there's an energetic veil in front of you. But right now, most importantly, you're being asked to trust in the divine, to surrender to the divine, and to follow your intuition. This is a time for you to be bold. It's a time for you to take action, but inspired action, nothing hasty. But I keep coming back to the Seven of Swords, and, you know, I feel like this is someone trying to get away with something. You know, I'm seeing the moon. She's running away. She has a flower in her hand, like, hey, I'm running. You can't stop me. I just plucked this rose. So there's a woman behind her chasing. So I also, from this energy, you know, I don't know if you can see it. Let me hold it up maybe that way. But I get the sense that she's running towards her freedom. I really do. Like, she had to sneak out, to sneak away, to break away from something that was keeping her stuck, something that was keeping her, again, small and boxed in, maybe chained to something, someone, a situation, or previous behavioral patterns. We always go back to what's comfortable. We always go back to what we know. And yes, that may have served us well in the past, but that is not going to serve you well today going forward. So I feel like this is part of the breaking free. So we are seeing this resistance in reverse. Something is stuck, something is holding you back, and she's like, nope, no more, not today. We're running for it. And she's moving along with courage. This is, again, the Queen of Wands energy, fire energy. So this is gaining your courage. This is a woman who knows what she wants and is not afraid to go after it. And then, with surrender, this is, with the Page of Cups in reverse, this is about following your intuition and knowing what it is that the universe is bringing in for you. If you're trying to manifest a different reality, a new world for yourself, you have to trust the divine. You have to allow the divine to work, but you have to also get clear with what it is that you're trying to manifest, and what it is that you're co-creating with the universe. So the next row I'm going to pull out is energy for the current energy, what it is that we're going through now. So this is where we've been. So coming out of stuck energy, breaking free of certain stagnant, toxic situations perhaps, but situations that kept you just bound, boxed in. Again, you outgrew that. And now you're being inspired to take action to move forward, but move forward with your truth, move forward with inspiration, and move forward towards a purpose that you feel that is innate within you. So we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Hierophant in reverse, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's some defensive energy here. Walls have been put up, and I feel like, this is you breaking free of a situation where perhaps you were taken advantage of. Perhaps you just had a problem with saying no. And you just kept giving, and didn't know how to say no and create those boundaries and mean it. But you are coming into your own. We have the Hierophant here in reverse. Perhaps some of you are leaving marriages, long-term relationships, situations where you live together with someone for a long time. But this is about your independence. This is about you. It's almost like a Phoenix rising moment I'm seeing. But there is this defensive energy. We have a 9 and a 9. This is a cycle that is closing down. 9s represent you're near the end, you're near completion. And with the 9 of Pentacles, usually she's the pre-Empress card. She's usually like a baby Empress. She's single. This is a woman who's single. This is a woman who knows what she wants. She has a great career. She's financially secure, has a great life. She's happy. She's desirable. And she's in a position where if she wants to date someone and welcome someone into her life, it's because she wants to, not because she has to. So there's nothing codependent about her. She's a very independent person. And I'm seeing that this is someone here who's establishing clear boundaries, turning within spiritually, checking in with themselves. Often the Hierophant in reverse can also represent someone who is breaking away from the norm, who's breaking away from unconventionality, which is exactly what we were talking up here with the oracles. And because we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, she is reevaluating her self-worth. So this is a time of solitude and introspection right now, which is exactly what's needed to clear up this confusion. Remember, we have this unfocused energy that we're dealing with right now. So now is not the time to make hasty decisions. Now is not the time to just take knee-jerk actions on a situation that you don't have clarity on. Take your time. Take a moment to pause, to think things through, to feel your way through with the Page of Cups and the Surrender card. This is about you allowing yourself to just trust what's unfolding before you, even though you may have no clue what it is. right? And I know it sounds a bit counterintuitive, but it is about trusting the divine. You've already put your intentions into the vortex. The divine knows what it is that your heart desires. The Magician. Yes. Yes. I'm not surprised that the Magician came out. What we're doing is we're pulling a third row for your future outcome, what's to come, what's to be expected on the road ahead. And as you settle into your new self, into your new energy, your thoughts are going to become more intuitive, and you're going to start receiving, if you have not already, start receiving more psychic downloads, more symbolism, more signs from the divine that are going to serve as your guideposts and trail markers on your path towards ascension, on your path towards destiny. This is a time for you all to really ask the question, why am I here on this earth? Why did my soul come down to earth? What's the purpose? What are we trying to do here? What are we trying to accomplish here in this human body that the soul needs to learn so it can ascend back into the divine? What does the soul need to experience? And this is a time for you to really get spiritual and to get honest and to get clear about how you want to focus your life for the next 5 to 10 years. Do you want to open a business? Do you want to work with children? Do you want to work as a healer? Do you want to work with people? Do you want to be a life coach? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to inspire people? Do you want to write? Do you want to inspire people with your words through literature, through books, through ideas, through music? What is it that you want to do? And this is something bigger than yourself. Do you want to be a community leader? Do you want to create community? There's just so many ways and things that you can do to live outside the norm and to give to others. Because we are in the process of creating a new world. You know, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, and this is something that I spoke about back in December. We had the Grand Conjunction, we had the age of Aquarius, and going forward, this is about free thinking, thinking outside the box, creative thought, ideas, inventions. So this is a time to think big. And I was giving myself a reading the other day, and one of the oracles has like writing prompts, things to journal, you know, sort of like journaling topics. And what was it? It had to do with dreams. And I believe the question was, what is your loftiest dream? I mean, go big, you know, ask for it. And it was questioning, you know, the follow-up questions were, what would happen if you decided to go after that dream, that big thing? What's the worst that could happen? The second question was, what's the best thing that can happen? So I feel like this is a question for you all to really be pondering and contemplating right now as this new cycle settles in and solidifies and these timelines are drawn in to start moving you along your path. So again, you have the Magician coming in your near future. You are manifesting with the universe. This is co-creation energy. And this will happen after you get clear with what it is that you want. You have the Page of Swords energy coming in reverse. When the Page of Swords comes in reverse, this is exploring new ideas, changing the way you think, changing the way you communicate, going in a different direction, looking things from a different perspective. And this is underneath the Hierophant in reverse. So this is really questioning big things. Maybe you're questioning your religion. Maybe you're questioning a certain philosophy of thought. Maybe you're questioning the man, right? But these are big questions. This is being that protester, not in a bad way, but this is asking why. Why are we doing this? This is bringing up a TED Talk by Simon Sinek. And he has a book about, and it's actually titled, Start With Why. You have to know your why before you do anything else. So if you're doing something and you have no idea why you're doing it, then what's the point? You're essentially directionless, and your outcome may not be so great, and you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're manifesting may not be what it is that you really wanted, because you didn't have the why. You didn't have the foundation for the reason behind what it is that you're doing. So I feel like with this Page of Swords, this is your why card. And then you're moving forward with inspiration. This is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, once you get solid with who you are, what it is that you want, why you're doing it, you're just going to take off. You're just going to take off. And this could be the card of travel, maybe moving on, you may be moving house, maybe moving to a new city or state. You may actually engage in foreign travel, international travel. But this is also messages. This could also be coming in rapidly from the divine. For those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like, this is someone coming in to rectify a situation. But this is inspired action. I feel like really this is about you just saying, I've got it. I know what it is that I want. I know why I'm doing it. I know where I want to take this. I know where I'm going. Now's the time to act. And this is interesting that it's coming in right now because, again, this is the full moon in Aquarius reading on the tail end of Leo season, which is all about action, doing it, going forward with bold courage, taking that inspired action and not really letting anything stand in the way. But you have to get centered, cleared, and grounded about your why. Why are you doing this? What is the premise behind this inspired action you're taking? All right. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Interesting. Some of you may be feeling nostalgic. This is twin flame energy. Perhaps some of you are doing this healing work to align yourself with better boundaries, because we did talk about boundaries, with better boundaries to welcome in your twin flame, to welcome in your soulmate. Perhaps some of you, the whole purpose of you being here is to experience love. That's one of the sensations that a soul that's back in the spirit world cannot experience. Souls cannot experience what we can here as human beings, the five senses, love, things of that nature. So, yeah, this is big. This is huge. Yeah, but I feel like with the Six of Cups in reverse, your person is at the edge, right? Perhaps at the edge of your vortex, getting ready to come in. But you have to get yourself right first and allow this cloudiness, this resistance energy, this resistance to surrendering, to clear up and to trust the process. Perhaps some of you are doubting that your twin is coming back, that your soulmate is coming back. Perhaps something happened in the past with the Seven of Swords, which is, again, the card of lying, cheating, and deceit, that the situation was so egregious that you banish them to the point where you feel like that's it, I will never see them again. May not be over. May not be entirely over. Because something, someone from the past is trying to come in. This is a time for unions. Next year is going to be a 6 year in 2022. That's harmony, that's balance, that's alignment. In the tarot, the 6 is the energy of the lovers. Also the 6 of Pentacles, which is all about correcting karma, creating balance, equal give and take. So I feel like with this change year of 5 in 2021, this is about us clearing out the bullshit, clearing out the karma, perhaps being on our own for a while, because I am feeling a sense of isolation here in the middle, which is what's going on right now currently. And this is a preparatory phase. This is a preparatory phase to prepare you to create a new reality for yourself, set those boundaries and parameters, and really call in what it is that you want. You may want this person, they may have done you wrong with the Seven of Swords, but you may be trying to manifest with the universe for them to come back in correctly, to come back renewed, lessons learned, humbled, apologetic, ready to say, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up. I own it. I'm sorry. But here's what I want to do about it. And I've learned that this time apart has taught me that I cannot be away from you because of this twin flame connection. All right. So here's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to use the inverted tarot. And we're going to pull some clarifiers to see what additional information comes in. Oops. I'm trying to not mess up the tarot placements. That's why this is shuffling a bit awkwardly. But let's start here with the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords? What is this deception energy that was in the past? And there is a hesitation and resistance to it. The Chariot. So there's a hesitation to move on. Perhaps, actually, no, you are moving on. This is Cancerian energy. So this could be sometime as recent as July where you've come into alignment with yourself emotionally. And it's time to move on from this hurt and suffering. Six of Swords. Yeah, this is a spiritual ascension. So this is karma, lessons learned, karma cleared about this situation. It was meant to teach you a lesson. This person from the past was meant to teach you a lesson. Oftentimes, people in our lives where we have difficulties and struggles with, they are our teachers. We also teach them lessons too about themselves. What it is that they need to learn in order for their soul to evolve and ascend. What have you learned from them for your soul to evolve and ascend? What was the premise for the deception? Who did what to whom and why? But you're moving on, you're gaining your strength, and you're moving forward with enlightenment because you are moving on to this Queen of Fire energy. Again, this is a woman who is steadfast in who she is. She's passionate, she's courageous, she's warm, she's social, she's sexy, she's got it going on. This is a person who's very confident. Again, I'm using the female energy. There's a lot of feminine energy here. Take it how it resonates. But you're getting into alignment with yourself with the Page of Cups in reverse. What is this Page of Cups? What's on your mind? What are you feeling emotionally? What are you moving towards? Yeah, you're moving toward, you want to manifest your Ten of Cups. You want to manifest true emotional happiness, the happy ending. Yeah, so this is what you're moving towards. You don't want this low vibrational energy. Perhaps some of you have moved out of a situationship. Maybe someone was wishy-washy, half in, half out, come in whenever they want, and you just couldn't say no. You had a hard time saying no to them, and finally it's like, no, screw that. I am worth more. I deserve more because I am fucking amazing. Sorry for the swearing, but it's true. This is you standing in your truth, in your power, and you walked away from something or someone that, no, they weren't treating you like the queen that you are, like the person that you are. So now you're recalibrating here, and again, it's creating the confusion, it's creating the doubt, it's creating the hesitancy here, but surrender, because you are working with the divine to call in your Ten of Cups. You are setting new boundaries with the Nine of Wands. What is this? What else do we need to know for that? Setting new boundaries with the Nine of Wands. What's coming in? Queen of Pentacles in the upright and the Horseman of Pentacles. So some of you may be dealing with an earth sign of Virgo, and they're trying to figure out how they want to approach you. All right? Yeah, because a Horseman of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles, these are the messengers. And it's interesting because this horseman is actually facing the direction of the Queen. And this could also be you, getting grounded, working on your finances, perhaps going back to school, going in for a certification, trying to just increase your credentials, but also getting healthy, you know, maybe starting a new diet, maybe a new fitness regimen as well. But you're doing you. You know, you've got this new renewed sense of confidence and you're doing you. You're just very stable right now. But this person wants to come in. This could be an apology perhaps on its way. What is this Hierophant in reverse? What is this Hierophant? You could also be thinking of your person. Maybe they just recently got single out of, you know, a long-term commitment, you know, a marriage, or they're leaving a live-in situation. But yeah, this person, whomever you're dealing with, Eight of Swords, they're nervous. There's anxious energy around them. They're overthinking. It's analysis paralysis. I'm going to start calling out some of the signs that I'm seeing. So I'm seeing Sagittarian, Aries, Leo energy. We have Piscean, Cancerian, Scorpio energy. We have Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The Hierophant is Taurus. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. We have the Magician. This is Aries. Page of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And Eight of Wands is fire energy. So those are the signs that are on the board right now. So take it how it resonates for you and or your situation or for your cross-watcher. But there is a situation that's being rectified. You are coming into your own. You're setting new boundaries. I feel like this person central to your reading is someone whom you're thinking about. Again, it's coming in on the focus card, and underneath it is a Page of Swords. So this is someone that you may not be in communication with right now, but they want to talk to you. It's time for them to rectify this situation. We have this self-worth card with the Nine of Pentacles, and this is you reevaluating you, getting in touch with your self-worth, learning any final lessons that you need to know about you, your qualities, your gifts, your characteristics, what it is that you bring to the table, and really honoring yourself. This is turning within, so maybe you're not feeling very social right now. We have been talking about that. The center row of this reading is very solitary energy, not loneliness, but solitary. Yeah, you're getting clear with who you are, where you've been, and where you want to go. This is clarity coming in. You're doing the work. Perhaps you're listening to podcasts. Perhaps you're reading books. Perhaps you're just reevaluating your values, you know? But truth is coming in for you. We have a Knight of Pentacles here. We have this anxious energy central, but there's clarity coming in that's going to clear up this confusion. This could be you. This could be someone else. But we do have the twin flame energy. We have Five of Cups in reverse, which is great, and Two of Wands. Yeah, someone is coming in to say, you know what? I want to come back in and recreate something with you. Five of Cups, leaving a difficult situation. When it's upright, this is someone who's in the emotions, who is experiencing a disappointment, a letdown, perhaps the energy of a breakup. But in reverse, this is healing energy. Someone who's already been through it. And Two of Wands is the card of expansion, the card of co-creation, which is interesting because the next card in your future reading is the Magician. So this is someone coming in who wants to co-create with you, or this could be you just saying, you know what, I've got it. I know exactly what I want. And this is you perhaps co-creating with yourself and the universe. So take it how it resonates. This isn't a twin flame reading, but I'm getting a lot of twin flame energy. So I'm feeling that the next video I make will be a twin flame reading. So stay tuned for that. What is this Magician? What are we manifesting? What are we co-creating right now? Ooh, we have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the World. Yeah, so this is correcting karma. This is definitely a soulmate twin flame energy coming in to say, you know what, I want to reestablish my connection with you. I want to do it right this time. I want to honor you and love you the way that you deserve to be loved and honored. How do we make that happen? Right? but you have to allow the energy right here to do what it needs to do. So don't rush the process. Don't try and manipulate and manhandle your timelines. Don't put out the anxious energy of lack to the universe. Just know that if part of what you're going through right now is to bring in a person, focus on the feeling that you want to experience with them, not about what happened in the past. So I think that's why this is coming in reverse. You're worried about what happened in the past. If I let this person in, am I going to, be deceived again? Am I going to get my heart broken into a billion pieces again? Because remember, you want this 10 of Cups. This is what you want. But this is a cycle ending. The world is completion, but it's reversed. So there's something stuck regarding a romantic situation with the Lovers. It's someone that you're not in communication with right now, but you're trying to manifest them to come back in. So focus on what it is that you want with them. How is this new relationship going to look like? Focus on that loving, happy feeling, and that's what's going to bring this into completion, into a renewal state. Okay, Page of Swords. So this, again, Page of Swords in reverse is you rethinking a situation, looking at a situation from a different angle. But most importantly, this person that you could be thinking about is you guys aren't in communication right now. I'm getting internet spying. Not for nefarious purposes, but I feel like they could be looking you up, or you could be looking them up, vice versa. But I feel like this is just, you're doing that in preparation to have this reunion with them. The Hermit in reverse. Some of you may be dealing with the Virgo, maybe out of communication with the Virgo. But the Hermit card, again, also talks about the solitary energy. I feel like this is you really trying to incorporate the spiritual lessons that you've learned, that your soul has learned, having gone through this difficult and challenging situation with the Seven of Swords, right? This is meant for your best and highest good. It's divinely guided. It was meant for your soul to evolve and to ascend to the next level of awareness and next level of consciousness. What else about this Page of Swords and this Hermit? What else do we need to know? I'm also hearing that perhaps your clarity in the story will continue in Virgo season. I believe that literally starts on the 22nd with the full moon, and it runs to about the 20th, 22nd of September. So we have the Empress in reverse, and we have the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, so this is interesting. These are all very spiritual and intuitive cards. The Hermit, the High Priestess, the Empress, these are major players in the tarot deck. I feel like this is you. This is someone who is highly intuitive. This is someone who is a light worker, a spiritual healer, perhaps a teacher as well. But this is you taking time to not communicate. So I feel like you're also being discerning with your energy. To get still. This is working with your spirit team, your spirit guides. This is huge. I mean, wow. This is a divine union. With the Magician and the Lovers in the World, don't fight this. Again, that song, Don't Fight This Feeling Anymore. Check it out. I don't want to sing. You really don't want me to sing because I'll make your ears bleed with my terrible singing voice. But there's nothing for you to worry about. Whomever it is that's working on this twin flame. I did not intend for this reading to become twin flame, but it is. Yeah, they're going to come back with this Eight of Wands. This is communication that we talked about. They're going to come back. And what are they going to tell you? I feel like some of you want to know what's going on, but with the Empress, the High Priestess in reverse, this is saying no. Right now, trust the process. We can't tell you right now. You're not meant to know right now because the situation is still unfolding and evolving. And the Empress is you just turning within and just working on yourself. Okay? Don't take it to a place of crazy where you're just like, oh my God, I don't like my body. I don't like how I feel, blah, blah, blah. Because the Empress in reverse can be someone who is self-conscious. And I feel like this is you saying, I'm not good enough. What happened? This happened because of blah, 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 blah. It's me. It was all my fault. No, don't do that. It had nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. So just channel that energy into a place of positivity and empowerment, which is this Queen of Wands. And just focus on keeping your energy high vibe right now. It's very easy just to go low and stay there. When you do that, you're ruining the manifestation. So yeah, so Eight of Wands, someone is coming in. They're no longer nervous. There was some nervous energy about how they wanted to approach you with the Nine of Swords. Upright, the Nine of Swords is someone who's experiencing nightmares, sleepless nights, stress, anxiety. But this is being released. They're getting over that anxiety and they're preparing to come in and talk to you. Anything else? Seven of Cups, they've got clarity on what it is they want. You're no longer an option. They want you. There's clarity. Usually the Seven of Cups in upright is the card of decisions, choices, feeling a bit overwhelmed, not being able to make a clear choice. But when it comes in reverse, this is clarity. They know what they want and they're coming in for you. Anything else? Anything else? Wow. Page of Swords in reverse. They're trying to figure out what they want to say. They want to do something different with you. They want to take a different approach. Nine of Pentacles. They want this to be fruitful. They want this to be healthy. They want this to be respectful. They're coming in to offer you a commitment with the Page of Pentacles. Again, you could be dealing with an earth sign. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And Six of Wands, yeah. They're feeling, they're struggling with their self-confidence. That there is this energy of like, what is she going to say? Or what is he going to say? How are they going to respond to me? How are they going to feel after what I did to them or what was done in the situation? So again, an apology is definitely coming through, but there's hesitancy here. They're building up their confidence. They're trying to figure out what it is they want to say. And they're getting into alignment with what it is that they want to offer you. Bottom of the deck is, yeah, King of Swords in reverse. They're cutting the crap. They want to come in correct, and they don't want any BS with you. They really want this to work out. Wow. Again, just completely went in a different direction. So let's go ahead and close up. This is some earth energy, and the title of this oracle escapes me. I want to call it the Good Earth, but that's not what it's called. Yeah, so reaction in reverse came in. I feel like this is saying don't take a strong reaction right now. Like, don't push them away. Don't do anything knee-jerk. Don't overreact. Keep your emotions even, calm, grounded. Let this person say what they need to say. Give them that space. Surrender. Because if this is your twin, if this is your soulmate, and you want them to come in, you have to allow them that space to speak their truth. And they're scared as hell, is what I'm getting. So, yeah, afford them that opportunity. And then one more, this is going to be Nature's Whispers. This is such a beautiful oracle deck. I always love to close up all of my readings with a card from this deck. And Inner Truths. Yep. I feel like everyone's inner truth, both yours and theirs, is going to come out very, very soon. And that's exactly what needs to be spoken in order to heal this connection between you and your twin and soulmate, as well as between you and yourself. There's a lot of self-healing going on here with this massive Aquarian energy that has been sort of overarching the Leo season, the fiery Leo season. I'm getting the imagery of purification through fire, so I feel like, August has been that month to detox, to purify, to remove any toxic residue, tie up any karma that needs to be tied up in order to move you, to prepare you, to move you forward on a clear path that's still a bit unknown to you, but just know that it's good. All right? So that's all I have for you all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and check out my website, awakenhealings.com, if you want a personalized reading or to work with me further. And I will see you soon. Take care. Love and light. Bye-bye.